Welcome to the Leadership School podcast. I'm your host, leadership and self-care coach, Kyla Cofer. Here at the Leadership School, you'll hear leaders from around the world sharing their stories and expertise on how to lead with balance and integrity. Our goal? Teach you how to be an extraordinary leader. Hey everybody, welcome back to Leadership School. I'm Kyla Cofer. I'm your leadership coach, and here I am talking about leadership today. I am really excited about what I'm about to share. So I have been working on some projects, and they are finally starting to come together. And I'm really excited. You can probably hear it in my voice because I'm finally starting to see some results from these projects. So I'm not going to tell you everything about it yet. So I'm sorry about that. But I do want to tell you a couple of things about my coaching. So here I am. I am your podcaster. I bring you these great guests, these great content information about leadership topics. What I actually do is I am a leadership coach. So my job is to work with you as a leader in your leadership role and really transform what your leadership looks like and the way that you show up. And the way that I do that, there are dozens and dozens of leadership coaches, right? The way that I do that is I believe that to work on yourself, your own personal development, doing that work results in great leadership. So we work on that personal work. We work on self-belief, on confidence. And when I say we, I mean me and you. When we're coaching and working together here at this podcast or wherever it is, if I'm meeting you, these are the things that I'm talking to you about. Your confidence, your self-beliefs, your life balance, your connections, the way you're building connections with people. We're asking questions. We're working towards goals together. This is transformational leadership. So if you've taken a look at my website recently, or if you heard on the end of the podcast, we always say, go check out the website, right? Well, I do want you to check it out because just recently I've released some workbooks on there that I've worked really, really hard on, and I'd love for you to see. If you go to kylacofer.com/free stuff, you'll see some amazing workbooks. I told you I had something great. That is actually not it, but that is pretty awesome. And I want you to check them out. We've got a stress workbook there on how to navigate stress. We have creating your own personal mission statement, what that looks like, and a few others. So go check these out and get these free resources for yourself. There are a couple of paid workbooks on there. That's just a nominal fee, but it's because I've put a lot of extra work into those workbooks and that content. And there's so much value there that you get more out of it when you invest. So when you're investing into something, it reminds you that it's important and it's effort that you need to put into it. So those are there too, but there are free resources. kylacofer.com/free stuff. Go check it out. But what I really want you to hear is a couple of other things. Well, I always say that, don't I? Well, I really want you to hear. This is what I really want you to pay attention to. That's because it's all really, really important. So in my coaching, I've been a coach since 2019, and it's really easy to officially, professionally. I mean, I've been coaching people since I was, 15 years old. So this is all not new to me. But when I said I want to be a coach, that was in 2019. And I've done lots of things since then. But I get on the internet and I see a lot of people saying, social media is so great. People who go, oh, I did this in my first year. In my first year, I met my success. I was so awesome that I did these steps. And if you follow it just like me, you're going to see success. I want you to hear that that's not always true. And that when you want success, it takes a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication and commitment, especially when you are leading something new and you're investing in something new. So when I started as a coach, I knew some details in and outs of how to run a business, how to be a coach. But in the meantime, I have actually been doing other jobs. I do a lot of other work. I also take care of my children. So building this coaching for me has been a little bit more slow. It's taken some time, especially because I talk about burnout, self-care, well-being, all of that. So I don't want to be hypocritical. I don't want to come to you and bring you this amazing stuff and be so exhausted that I can't do it for the next 10, 15 years because I really want to show up for 10 or 15 years. I want to be here for you, supporting you, because it takes time to build as a leader, to grow as a leader. It takes time to grow and build a coaching business. And with each passing year, I as a coach improve, You grow. Every coach grows. No one is at the top of their game immediately or from the very beginning or today. And nobody knows everything or has it all together. I might say if someone's been coaching or running their business for 30, 40 years, they've probably got it figured out. But if you've just been doing this a few years, give yourself some time. That doesn't mean you're not good at it. I'm a great coach. I give great content, have great information, but there are other things I've been working on. So 2019, I've been working on projects. I've been working on things for a long time. And I want to tell you that here it's 2022, years later, towards the end of the year, and all year long, I've been like plugging away towards things and projects that I knew I wanted to see come forward, but I was not seeing results from that. And a lot of that was just because I hadn't done it enough. I cannot tell you the number of times I've wanted to give up and quit. The amount of times my partners had to listen to me say, my partner being my husband, my spouse, I don't know if I can do this. I think I might just have to let it go. And he's gone, okay, just listened and being quiet and patient. And I'm just now seeing the results of things. You want to know why? It's because I knew what my mission was. I knew what my purpose was. I knew my goals, where I wanted to go, without a shadow of a doubt that I was called to do this, called to be here, to show up, give you this stuff, because this is what I was made to do. I love it. And even in the times that I thought it might be too hard, I really truthfully was just having hard moments. I never really wanted to give up because you don't want to give up things that you know you're supposed to do and be in the middle of. Thankfully, I've had other income coming in from my contractor work, the other jobs that I do. I'm multifaceted. I can do many things. And so I've been bringing in some other income. But I just wanted to show up today and be really honest and vulnerable with you and just let you know that this is not always easy for everybody. If you see someone out there who has been really working on something, give them some encouragement. Give them some love. If you are really working on something and you're thinking, I don't know if I can do it. Yeah, but this is hard. I might not make it. I want this to be an encouragement to you today. I never thought I would have workbooks for sale on my website. These beautiful, they're beautiful and gorgeous. Go check them out. We've worked with the designers. The content is so good. That stuff is great and it's available to you. I never thought I would have things like that. 5 years ago, never would have imagined it. But you want to know why those things exist? You want to know why these projects exist? It's because I believed in them. I knew that it was possible. And I took steps and actions to get there. And I didn't give up. I want to tell you, leadership can sometimes be really, really tough. It's like being in the trenches. We say that because the trenches are not a place you want to be for long. It is challenging. It is hard work. It takes discipline. It takes courage. But I also want to let you know that there is absolutely no way that you would be called to be a leader if you did not have what you needed already inside of you to do it. Are you ready to take that big leap and do that job that you really dream of? You might not be ready today, but if you don't give up, you keep working towards it, you have that goal in your mind and you keep taking the next step. The end goal might not look exactly like you thought it would, but I promise it will be even better. You will get there. You can do this. I am living proof. I am living proof. I know how hard it is. And if you need someone to support you who has been there, who gets it, who knows the right questions to ask, I would really love to hear from you. I want you to know that you have the team, you have the support that you need. Ask for it. Go for these dreams because you are meant to be a really great leader. You are here for that reason. Step into it, own it, accept it, believe in yourself as much as I believe in you. Because when I did that and I chose to really believe in myself, I have seen amazing, miraculous things happen in my life. You're amazing. I'm proud of you. Keep going. Let me know if I can support you. And I can't wait to see the amazing things that you're going to accomplish. Have a great day. Thank you for joining me on this journey to grow in our leadership. If you enjoyed this episode, you've got to check out the leadership and self-care coaching programs on my website at kylacofer.com. Let's change the world together.